Growing up watching the news, I knew journalism was a field I wanted to enter and tell stories. Hi, my name is Dylan Anderson, and as a multimedia journalist, I have had the opportunity to hone my craft in various ways, such as covering news conferences and doing a live shot. Along with my television experience, I have also been blessed to be able to be involved with the University of Iowa student radio station, KRUI, that has given me numerous opportunities to better myself as a radio personality. With the radio station, I have been a part of broadcasts for Iowa football and men's basketball in Iowa City, Chicago, and Pittsburgh, among many other cities. Being involved in radio and television has been a very rewarding experience. I invite you to take a look at my resume reel and how I made each story my own. Thank you for your time and consideration.
The west side of the University of Iowa campus is filled with iconic dorms containing rich histories. From Slater and Reno to Hillcrest and Peterson, all have made their mark on campus. But none of them can top Quadrangle Hall. Built in 1920, Quad houses around 360 students and is the second oldest dorm on campus, only behind Currier Hall, which was built in 1914. The final 2 weeks of the school year approach, students around campus are making sure that Quad gets its proper farewell. As come the new school year in August, Quad will be nothing but a distant memory. The years have brought with it wear and tear and many different uses for the building, including a military base, a dining center, and even UI student radio station. Both Kyle Debus and Nick Ciarino have enjoyed the last year of Quad, but say it's time to move on from all the history.
It's interesting. It's like got the history behind it, but it's also like not my first preference of where I'd want to live.
I think it's cool that we're the last generation that's going through Quad, so if my kids ever come to Iowa, I can tell them, I was the last one to live in Quad.
The University of Iowa has a new residence hall under construction on Madison Street that will be completed by the 2017-2018 school year. As for Quad, demolition of the building is scheduled to start this summer and will be completed by the time students return for the fall session. Dylan Anderson, Daily Iowan TV. Inside Music West's interim building, this room will go from empty to full of students preparing for orchestra rehearsal in an instant. However, for music students and professors on campus, Music West is not the ideal location for rehearsals like this one. Because of the devastating flood nearly 8 years ago, the University of Iowa was forced to divide up the resources for music students all throughout campus. Those locations include Music West, Clinton Street Music, and the University Capitol Center. Music students like Dalton Hines are excited to have all of their music responsibilities under one roof come next fall.
I'm very excited for the new music building. I think it'll be very convenient for us as music students not to have to travel around to many of the different locations around campus in order to complete our music courses.
The new music building behind me will be ready for move-in this summer. Students and professors alike will be able to play, teach, practice, and learn all in one building, with concert and recital halls, classrooms, practice rooms, and much more. William Jones, the UI's orchestra director since 1997, is also looking forward to the new music building in a more centralized location in downtown Iowa City.
It's a real challenge, and to be able to be in the same building all the time where your lessons are, or where the rehearsals are, or the concerts will be a real blessing.
It's the perfect crescendo to a movement 8 years in the making. Dylan Anderson, Daily Iowan TV. There are many options to consider while dining at the University of Iowa. From the many options downtown to campus locations like Burge, Iowa City offers a vast array of selections that fit every palate. But when eating out becomes expensive and going to the dining halls is simply not an option, another choice gives UI students on campus the opportunity to fuel up quickly in between classes and other activities. These options are known as flex meals. Now, the flex meal option only applies to students who have meal plans. Students can choose their meal plan to have either 145 meals or an unlimited amount of meals per semester. No matter which plan students have, there are 75 meal swipes to use at various locations around campus. Flex meal generally consists of a main entree, like this mashed potato bowl, 2 sides such as chips or fruit, and a drink. Students are happy to have this option. In a pinch, when going to the dining halls is not possible.
More like convenience factor for me, at least being way out in Mayflower, I can just go downstairs and get a meal rather than having to get on a bus and wait like 10 minutes to get my food.
Flex meals are accepted at numerous locations throughout campus, such as the Mayflower Seesaw and the Union Station, located on the ground floor of the Iowa Memorial Union. Dylan Anderson, Daily Iowan TV.